has made a space for others to come here and ascribe to our identity, which is an ethnocide. So when you have people who are coming here and they purport that they are us, and then they go to speak on our behalf when we literally have mouths to speak for ourselves, and you're doing us a disservice because you're saying things opposite of what we expressly desire, which is to have that acknowledgement of our history. Even that Native American woman came up here earlier and said that we would do better by referring to ourselves as African, when really the United States has already said they will not acknowledge race-based reparation claim. But guess what? Our lineage organizations, because they have all been infiltrated by the melanated immigrant groups that come here, 73% immigrant, we don't have any advocacy on those levels. Our legacy organizations and our Congressional Black Caucus. And then what happens is after they get a footing in that Congressional Black Caucus, they branch off to create their own caucuses, which you can literally Google the Haitian American Caucus, and you can literally see that in their mission statement, it literally says they want to speak to the unique experience of Haitian American people in America. But when Black Americans, when we go to speak to our unique experience in America, people have a problem with it. They call it divisive, but you let a woman come up to the stage that said she was Mexican and indigenous, but would not acknowledge that it doesn't make sense for her to claim that identity and not claim a Black identity, which is what Antigua had to point out. So if Antigua had to tell her, hey, look, it's some Black people in Mexico that y'all not acknowledging, then that means that you concede to the fact that there were, in fact, Black people in America, which was my original premise this entire time. I just needed to be able to say that. And you guys don't realize that you are saying a lot of stuff on this stage that is very anti-Black. If our people were forced...
Can you land your plane?
Yep, I'm about to. And I would appreciate
Hold on, it's not fair.
I would appreciate it if Taj would direct me in doing that. I have no problem yielding for someone who's actually facilitating the conversation.
Keep going.
So with that being said, our people have been forced out of an identity. This is an incremental genocide. The definition of genocide literally has a definition per the UN.gov website. And on it, one of those things is about destroying a people group in whole or in part. Part of that was literally by trying to eradicate us out of our existence. So when people are saying, oh, you should just raise your kids as African American, knowing daggone well that in our households, when that term was even put out there, our parents were literally like, what the hell is that? Hell no. We are Negroes here in America. We are documented as such. They used Barack Obama to sign off on HR 4238 so that he can take Negro out of our legislation, which is unique to our repair, and change it to African American, which is inclusive of people like himself. Okay.
Wait. African American existed way before Barack Obama.
Afro-American, ma'am. It was Afro-American. And I want to point out that the term Africa was not even applied to the entire continent until the 17th century. So that means that prior to that, you had all of these melanated people that predate that term and its application to the continent, but then you want us to deculturalize ourselves out of what we were documented as, what is stated in our history, what is on our legislation, what makes our reparation claim, and then you're calling us self-haters because we refuse to do that, because that's what was forcefully done to us in the first place.
All right.
Okay.
I brought some evidence.
Hold on, sis. You see how Vogo come up here and speak just now? And I thought he was going to come up here, original woman, and at least, give us something more like how Vogo...
I'm going to provide the Asian delineation bill. That's the difference that I wanted to do. I wanted to read how they acknowledge that they have many different identities. They're not just one group.
You want respect for the horse? The horse telling you stop? The fuck?
Hold on, sis. And Docus. Listen to me, right? Vogo said something there. Now, remember, again, this is not an FBA base, or this is not something, and we're not coming here to hold the Black Americans by the neck or anything like that. This is not a war game going on here. But I notice a lot of them is coming here, and when you come up here, instead of we try to have a more cordial reasoning so that we can see where, they see and what we see. Because remember, I didn't start this life to do this. It's not about this year. My life always gonna be about burning out the fucking wicked people them, and it's always gonna be trying to bring my brothers and sisters from wherever you are. Once you say Africa, or you could be in America, you could be whatever, Europe, whatever. Once you know your descendant, your lineage came from Africa, and you recognize that, this is your home. And I make a space
We
for you.
have a lineage-based movement right now. That
Yes, I
the black
understand
woman
that
lied
too.
on us.
Hold on,
We're
I
doing our
understand.
family trees.
You know what? I don't like that. You know what? We did that already with you, and now you're doing it again. Okay? So who want to speak just now?
I think what she's saying is,
I wanted to give some evidence, right? Because this person now come on this panel and say that the Europeans don't practice Pan-Africanism, right? I have a flyer on my, I don't know if you could wait on my screen so you could read it, or for everybody to read it, but this is one of the flyers that came from the Proud Boys protest I had the other day, right? And the second part has Patriot Front defines itself as an organization of African nationalists justifying the hate and, well, honor the guests. Anyway, at the end of it, they say they're preserving Africans' identity as a pan-European nation. So explain to me, the person that come here and talk about European people or white people do not practice pan-Europeanism. Explain to me this flyer that they're creating a pan-European nation.
That is
So
a
explain
white
it to me, please.
supremacist group. That is a white supremacist group. That is not what
That
white
is the
American.
point. You came up here and you said that Europeans do not practice pan-Europeanism, and that is a lie. Because
That's
they
a
have
white
been practicing
supremacist group. We're talking
pan-Europeanism for years, and they have been practicing it and keeping us at the bottom of the totem pole for years. They have been practicing pan-Europeanism. They come together as one people to keep us down.
right.
So what you said
That is
was
not correct.
misinformation.
A European comes here to America. Listen, a German comes here to America, a Russian comes here and blends right in with the white tea people here. They are considered white off top.
They're not. They have an accent. They're not
All right,
considered
How are you
white
going to tell me? I literally fired people.
They're not considered white
Let me
Americans.
ask, hold on, come on. Let me ask you a question, and this goes out to Vogo, and this goes out to Cameron. Even Tad, you could answer it, and anyone who living in the U.S., right? Now, the president, right, he cut off this DEI, right? We know what that is all about, right? But we have people who, when they see it, they act like, oh, well, that wasn't doing none anyway. We wasn't even benefiting from it. Okay, no problem. He wasn't benefiting from it, right? Let me ask this, because this is for the people, and I'm not saying that you, Vogo, or you, Cameron, or you, Taj, love Trump. I'm talking in general for the people who voted and think Trump for them. Why? If it wasn't doing nothing, that's what you're saying. Maybe for him, he tell himself something different. But I'm saying as a president, if black people had voted for you and you have so much love for them, on the day of Martin Luther King's birthday, you cast that out. Why you didn't expand it and put some things in it so you can actually make it effective enough so that and make sure that it mandate and roll out in the right way and steer it and put certain people, maybe African American or Black American, on top of it, and make sure you give them the tools to make it effective. He didn't do that. He cast it out. What you all have to say about that? Because that's showing you right there, he don't give a fuck about no black people, whether it's African American or whether you are a Black American, whether you FBA, India, or NBA. Which one? What do you all think?
I'll go. I personally, I don't care, only because I feel like this is so common. I don't even have the energy to get upset anymore, because I know what I have to do. Like, obviously, laws, us trying to get laws into office is not working. We have to actually build our own and hope that it's not, messed up this time. So yeah, I feel like it's going to continue to be more of it. I feel like history keeps repeating itself. We might get a legislation one day, and it's going to be taken out the next, and that's just how it's going to keep repeating until we have our own. So it doesn't matter. Like if we had our own Walmarts and Targets and everything else, we wouldn't even be talking about this because it wouldn't matter because we already have someplace to go. But can I add one more thing before Cameron answers? I just want to say something that I've noticed. I feel like there's so much animosity towards each other, but it's like we keep forgetting that that's with like there's always going to be something. South Africa against, I don't know if it's true or not, but like Nigeria, or who has the best blah, or who has the best blah. I feel like the only way that this works is if you let go of your animosity and respect people's individual experiences. Like when she came on here, I think she was talking from a place of passion, but I also want people to understand we do have a culture here. Yes, we want it to be respected, but that doesn't mean I want to disrespect your culture. I feel like if we just got to a place that all the countries on the continent, I don't know if there's any type of animosity between the countries on the continent, but if we just respected each other's individual experiences and not, oh, well, you guys were doing this and you guys were doing that. You can't name one person across the diaspora, a part of a different group, who hasn't done something that seems like it's an enemy behavior. You know, like it comes from everywhere. So that's just what I wanted to say. Like, if you can't respect each other's individual experiences, it's not going to work. And sometimes it's disheartening because I come to these little table talks and it feels like, you know, the YT man has really already won. He's not even in the room.
Okay, hold on.
Still
Because I don't want them to forget about what he said and try to rebut it.
Go ahead. That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Go ahead, Cameron.
I'm sorry. Can I just ask a follow-up? Because it's kind of for Cameron and Virgo, either one of you guys.
Wait, I think he wanted us to answer that question he asked, though.
No, it's just a question from what host just asked. Like it's on the same basis.
Okay.
So when Original was up here, she was talking specifically how I think she mentioned like Haitians, and she mentioned other groups of Black people that basically had representatives as to basically propelling them forward to getting their reparations. So my question for either of y'all or for both of y'all is like, it sounds like, are you guys saying that Africans and other Caribbeans are the ones that are standing in the way of this happening for you? Because it seems like with both groups, the Caribbeans, other Haitians have been able to do this because they had representatives. So I'm just trying to understand why it seems like Africans and Caribbeans are getting put down or kind of being the reason why y'all aren't being propelled forward. That's kind of what I got from what she said.
Well, I think another thing is like we get too sensitive when we hear like a group called out, because there have been people from both of those groups who have joined Black caucuses and have gotten some of our reparations bills shut down. Do I think that it's all Haitian people? No. But can people be used as Black faces in high places? Absolutely. So I don't think it's just because of those people. I think that it's the United States government. And I feel like they use what they can. They're not going to say all the racist things out of their mouth. They're going to find a Black face to do it for them. And sometimes the easiest Black face to find is one that doesn't have ties. Like, why would a Black American try to get a reparations bill took down? So it's just easier to find somebody of another lineage. But I don't want you to be like too like maybe sensitive about like that, like it's all your fault. But yes, there are some groups that come from outside who are used to
I get what you're saying, Virgo, because they do the same thing in Africa. So I get exactly what you're saying.
That makes sense.
Can I say something? Y'all to actually understand this, but Ghana actually put its reparation bill also. It might really hurt some of you African Americans to actually hear that, but there is places in this world that's you know, specific things. Can I finish, please? Can I finish? There's specific things for specific people, like the British people have their things that they. Can I? What the? You see, and then when we disrespect them, you guys think we are coming out of our ass. But when they're doing this, no, listen. When they are disrespecting us, thinking that they are better than us because they have American to their name, nobody says shit. But when I
You have too much hate and you have to let it go.
Let me move forward.
Nah,
I understand these fuckers, bro. You don't understand. I was born in Liberia. I was born in Liberia. I have a history with them already. I know them.
Boy.
Yes. And
These are all pussies anyways. When they're at the end of the day, we already annihilated them.
Yep, you have too much hate.
Once. We already...
Can I say something?
Dad, why you didn't take him down?
Wait, I don't have a mod. I just noticed. I tried to, and my mom.
Hold on. You are infecting it too, with that, like, because I know Liberia. I know Liberia. Okay, because some of the brothers and sisters in Liberia act like some of them same people you're talking about, and you're making it act on you too, brother. We are here. Okay,
people like him. People like Candace
Hold on, Cameron. The host is
please.
speaking.
We don't want to be back and forth cussing each other like we have no sense. This is not the life for that. I don't do that here. I cuss the people and them who don't support us.
That's right. And my mod, can you give me my mod back? I tried to mute him and I couldn't. Okay, Cameron, go ahead.
Can I speak when he's done?
Yes.
Well, to answer his first question, he said something about DEI, and he said, well, Trump doesn't like black people. Well, Kamala wasn't doing anything for black people either, so, and with DEI, black Americans wasn't benefiting from that at all. It was mostly white women and foreigners that were benefiting from DEI. I mean, when's the last time you heard a person got hired because he was black? Like, that's not a thing. And yeah, so Kamala and Trump, it doesn't really matter. They're interchangeable. They don't help black people. But Kamala is actual tether. Like, she's actual dangerous. Like, really dangerous. She's coming in talking about she's black and she's a black American. She's washing greens in the tub. Who washes greens in the tub? That's something a white person would say.
Right.
We're not the same. She's not the same as us. And she's coming in trying to cosplay as if she's a black American to get vote. This is a prime example of a tether, of a person that's coming to America, cosplaying as their black American.
So one Africa, this is not disrespectful. So one Africa, so this is not, what he's saying is not disrespectful.
He's talking about Kamala.
That's not the point. He's talking about a person with Caribbean lineage, and he's being disrespectful. He's talking about she's a tether. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. You're being disrespectful. The point is, the same way how you want to hold Olu to the fire, the way Olu went off just now is because he was being disrespectful, come off the mic, and was being disrespectful when Olu was talking.
Like Jamaicans don't have a derogatory term to African Americans.
No,
they have a derogatory term to African Americans. What do they call us? What do they call us?
Somebody make a name for you. You're all one heart. That's not. I don't give a fuck.
That was created before tether.
You are a tether. You the white man.
First of all, isn't Kamala a straight
white man?
Isn't Kamala?
That's not the point. Listen to me. You perpetuating this bullshit too. That is not the point.
I don't want us to fight each other.
Stop perpetuating this bullshit. And you are here talking about Asian got white here too. You is part of the fucking problem. Talking about Asian got straight here. She is from the fucking Caribbean. Being from the Caribbean doesn't mean that you have naughty ass here. We are all a part of the fucking problem.
Doesn't mean that nobody said anything about it.
You're all a part of the problem. You're all a part of the problem. You're all a part of the problem. You're all a part of the problem.
Hold on. Listen to me. Hold on, brothers and sisters. Please. And I know you're hot, Abikalan, right? I mean, that's why I don't touch them thing. And I don't, please, and I must start job only for that. Do not bring up Obama. Hold on. Do not bring up Obama, fucking Kamala Harris, PDD, Beyonce. None of these fucking people and them in my life. Please. They are not allowed in my life. I don't talk about these people. They have nothing bearing on black brothers and sisters. And yes, Abikalan, She might be Caribbean people or whatever, but at the end of the day, right now, none of these politicians ain't doing nothing for black brothers and sisters. None of
I don't
them.
give a shit about her. I don't give a shit about her. What
I know
African
you don't.
point
I know
is,
you don't.
he's
Okay.
not, I'm not gonna
Respect
sit
your
down.
people.
I'm not gonna sit down on a live of somebody calling Caribbean people a feather. I am not. It's disrespectful because if we was to make a name for African Americans, they would be hollering hard and on here playing fucking victim. The fuck you talking about?
All right,
I don't think he means the black Caribbeans when he says that.
Control the platform. Let's go to the show, man. Let's go to the show.
Nobody don't go back
Where
on
is
that.
my mod?
You
One
finish.
Africa.
I'm trying. Taj, hold on. Taj, I was
You know what I'm saying? Like, you needed to feel that. We needed to feel that this year. You understand what I'm saying? Because some of us just ain't feeling at home. Our family don't understand us. You know what I'm saying? We can't talk.
Bro, we put all this shit together. Oh, bro.
I went back 600 years, damn near, and I haven't found not one Africa, and that is before y'all even supposedly came over here. And when I did do it, my DNA is attached to North America.
Okay,
I'm close to no. Shut up, because you asked me a question. My descendants, my ancestors are from America, and they don't say shit about Africa. And I don't even look African. I don't even look like your normal so-called Black American. When people see me, they look at me and say, "What am I?"
Right? They would lose their fucking mind.
You look so different.
They would lose their mind.
You know what? I get the same thing.
I do too.
That's when they get to acting funny. If y'all went to Africa, they gonna start acting funny. Them African men, they be on bullshit.
Have you been to Africa before, bro?
Man, them Africans, the only thing they want is
no, bro. Have you been?
I'll come to Africa when it doesn't require me to take 14 vaccines to go to Africa.
Because
y'all sick.
Because let me tell you the reason why. We have one of the most resilient people in this world. That's why
you have clean water.
No, you don't.
And then you use poo-poo. You use poo-poo as technology, as insulation for your homes.
Let me ask you
all type of diseases.
Poo-poo is not a technology.
Let me ask you this, guys, a genuine question. Why is the hate, though?
It's not hate.
No, it's not hate. I told you this. We explained this on last night. I just told you it's not hate. We already explained this last night.
Hello, we know you have American Indians over there, and we want them back. Give us our people back.
Oh, so okay. Listen,
we need our Sierra Leone people.
Right.
We need our Liberian family members.
Give us our people back. Hello.
Some of our Cubans.
We're over there.
Exactly. Some of our Cubans is in South Africa and Central. We need them back.
You see, today I don't have the energy to yell or talk trash.
I feel you, but listen, let's really get back on topic and task. So I asked you a simple question that needed a simple answer. Now, two of them, hold on before you, because I just seen you come on mute. Before you even start talking, now you answered twice the same thing twice. So you said because we come from Africa was your first answer, which is cat, because not everybody come from Africa. So we don't have no ties to Africa at all. Basically, so that's cap right there. Secondly, you said you basically answered the same thing again and said life started in Africa. So basically, that's cap again, because y'all landmass is not even older than even Asia landmass. Like Asia landmass is older than y'all, and we older than Asia landmass. So
you see, I've been listening.
And then, hold on, and then you turn right around and said some more bogus stuff that don't add up. So I'm gonna ask you again.
solid 3 things that make Africa the motherland. I will give you an example how we know that America is the motherland by 3 things. Cultivation, water, and stability. And that's with economic system, structure, and all that, architect. So that's 3 solid things that make us go. So go.
Okay, please. You guys, nobody should interrupt me and let me say something.
I'm giving you a chance to.
I put up your cousin. I put up your cousin, and don't nobody in my family look like this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nobody. And I definitely don't look like this.
It's okay, but he said the point, and let me answer the question that he said. But I should give him 3 reasons why you guys are African. Let me give you the reason. Number 1, I live in Ghana.
What that got to do with us? Can you just answer?
I'm trying to make my point, bro.
Listen, can you just answer solidly? Hold on, because y'all always do this. Y'all always talk around the answer instead of just answering it straight up. You see how I gave you 3 examples on why? Let me start over. Zilla, ask me why America is the motherland, so he can get an example of how he need to be answering.
No. So
hold on. You need an example.
Can you tell him why America is the motherland? And I would like you to give him 3 other examples because we got millions.
So will you guys? You asked me a question. Will you guys let me talk? Will you guys let me talk? If you
go ahead. All we need is 3 reasons. I gave you 3 reasons. It's not that hard. I don't need to hear a life story about you growing up in Ghana.
Right.
Instead of you ganging up on me, let me talk. Just let me talk.
Go ahead, talk. I just let you know.
Y'all talk too fucking much, bro, and don't listen. You don't listen. This shit is very simple. That man asking you a simple ass question, bro. Answer it.
Okay. All right. Let me answer, please. Let me answer. Please. I'm begging you. Number 1, go look at the Cape Coast Castle in Ghana. Go look like Elmina Castle in Ghana. Those are archaeological evidence that slavery did exist. And before 1942, there was no black person in America. When Christopher Columbus came to America, he didn't
see, I'm gonna pay to drop him. Fuck that shit. Because we showed him the video, then we showed him the evidence and the law that we are indigenous to America. It's even been written in federal law. And it's been written in federal law within the past few days that we never came here by way of slave ship, that we was here thousands of years before Christopher Columbus ever stepped foot on American soil.
Those castles.
And we provided multiple receipts. We're not gonna let people like him keep coming playing all these mind games. Like, period. They like
those castles. Hold on, those castles.
Yeah, I just sent the 5.
Those castles are from the Arab bondage trade. They are not from the transatlantic trade. Y'all need to stop playing.
Them Africans Arab, but look here. When I was in school, bro, I used to question my teachers and shit, right? Like crazy. I got kicked out of like every fucking school that I ever went to. They straight up told us that all modern science and literature came from the fucking Mayans. Like straight up. So they can stop.
Y'all gotta remember words and spells. When them voodoo priests like him come up here with all that witchcraft, I'm spiritual. Anytime he got multiple different names. I know him way from a couple years ago. He been on here saying the same thing over and over. He be coming up doing all type of black magic. Look how many times they say how they throwing witchcraft at us and they lighting candles and all that. He is a voodoo priest. He gonna keep saying the same thing over, and he lighting a candle and he picking up on everybody's energy. Every time you converse with them people, that's a way of letting them in. That's how voodoo and black magic work.
I wanted to come in. Go ahead and come on in. Sit down, take a seat.
I'ma drop.
It's gonna be a wild ass ride for you, bro.
I'ma drop y'all.
Fucking with me. That's why I don't get on here talking a lot. I know my abilities and my powers and shit. That's why I keep my ass in the comments.
You see how I be knowing stuff and people don't understand how I be knowing stuff? And I call a person out. You see how you came up here and you knew exactly who blocked you? Ain't nobody even told you yet. And you knew it was me. That's how I know you connected spiritually. How would you even know that?
Yeah, because I was muted and I had nobody answered, and I looked down. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm muted." Fuck it. But yeah,
Internet, shut your big back, bad body, frowsy ass up. Did you wash your ass today? Because I know you smell horrible, bitch.
Yeah, come on up.
Every time you sit on the toilet, you leave nothing but with dirt and butt crumbs. Toilet
he got that musty scent. Hey, hello. Somebody paid to drop you. Hello, so you have to pay $10 to come back up if you want to come back up.
You know what? That's lame. I wasn't even saying nothing, but okay, y'all weird. Y'all hate.
Bullshit. No, he was talking to him.
Oh, I thought you said me.
No, I'm talking about hello.
Who let him back up? I paid to drop him.
Oh, I was gonna say like his name's too close to mine.
We just gonna call him Bello.
Oh no, Frank.
T, you coming up to answer a question? T, you said we hate y'all. I want to know where the hatred come into play. Because I could have sworn last time I explained exactly. Because last time I could have sworn I explained you too. You feel me? So I want to know where
security investigation is line. If you have a life.
Hold on, Chino.
She got that on speed dial.
Yeah, I had that number on speed dial.
You have reached the Homeland Security Investigations tip line. If you have a life or death emergency, please hang up and dial.
You said you going to India. Yeah, he ain't from India.
You have reached the Homeland Security Investigations tip line.
You going back?
You have a life or death emergency.
Siberia. It's cool. It's just that Mexico is the first stop for y'all until we figure out a spot for y'all. But until we figure out like this deal to work out with Russia, because we know Russia, y'all owe Russia some money. So
Frank Vasquez, I'm on line with Homeland Security. I have somebody named Frank Vasquez that is up here making national threats to security, and he is in the United States illegally. And I have his TikTok page. I don't know if Frank Vasquez is his real name, but I have, yes.
Unscented Bean, bring your bitch ass up here, cuz. That's madly disrespectful talking about have you found your family yet, or you still, I'm not even going to finish that up. That's madly disrespectful, gang. She ain't even talking, and you just sitting there just tagging her.
What did he say?
Like, nah, he said to you, have you found your family yet, or
I know my real family. I know my mama and all that. So why do y'all keep running with this damn lie?
What do you mean by Halo is the real Brenda, baby?
He a fucking clown. Wow.
Yeah, cool.
Shit.
Oh, you talking about that Tupac song, Brenda's? He's so lame.
He's the guy come up or
fucking matriarch.
Okay, so
it's cool. He got muted.
That's kind of crazy because I wasn't nobody even saying nothing. You get me going and get me started if you want to.
They only going at you because you fine.
Yo, motherfucking mom. Your mama was a Brandy baby.
Oh, look at T.
Here go T. Y'all get ready.
All right.
All right, so hold on. Let me explain it to you because I brought T up for a particular reason. T, last time we talked, man, this was clearly explained to you, right or wrong.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is all the negative talk about the Africans. When I be going on the African panels or whatever, on their pages, on their lives, or whatever, it's not the same. They don't just be sitting there bashing blacks.
Y'all worse than white people. Y'all worse than white people.
You a straight up liar, bro.
I don't do that. I never did that in my life.
We telling you the Africans are, so you need to go talk to them.
When the motherfuckers come across my For You page, bro, all they be doing is talking down on us. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, most of their lives be about us being either pretendians. Most of their lives be about us either being so-called pretendians, lost.
He followed the bullshit, so he can't
and
see
all
the
that
bullshit. Because he
followed
like,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So, P, let me give you one question. What's the obsession with cow dung and feces? Why did he put all these feces on his face, on his teeth? And why do y'all eat it? Why do y'all build your house?
How you gonna ask me that, man? Man, respectfully, come on, don't
Aren't
ask
you
me
African?
that. I never lived like that. I lived good my whole life. Don't. That doesn't.
But these are your people, though.
They're not my people. My family's in London, Canada, chilling, macking, regular.
Wow, you turn your back on your people?
Why would I do that? My people, I don't do that. Come on.
Just because you're not in Africa, they not your people?
Nah, my people's is good. All Africans, they ain't doing that. Come on now.
Nobody said all Africans.
So
Nobody said all Africans.
The only Africans that ain't doing is the Africans that's originally from here.
All I'm saying to you is this: that narrative that people living in mud huts, whatever, eating shit sandwich.
Hold on, it's not a narrative because we have footage, videos, proof, documentation that it still goes on right now to this day. So don't come up here being disingenuous and don't turn your back on your people. You're in here going hard for your people, so you got to accept all African people. You can't pick and choose what African people that you defend.
All I'm saying,
there's videos of y'all making mosquito burgers and of y'all making grasshopper sandwiches.
Be for real. You ever been to Africa though? You ever been to Africa? You ever been to Nigeria? You ever been to Lagos?
I don't have to go there because
I'm glad you said Lagos.
It's nice over there.
Those people are American, nigga.
No, we not. I'm from my people's from Lagos. What are you talking about?
They are American.
Big money. What you talking about?
Bro, you ain't done no research. Okay, when you go home, because we finna call ice on you.
Go ahead. That's not gonna affect me. My whole family, everybody.
Yeah, well, you a threat to Homeland Security.
No, we not.
I don't give a fuck if they gave you papers or not. You a threat to the citizens.
Anglo baby gotta go too.
Nah, he a threat to our peoples, bro.
Bro, exactly. you don't even know what you're talking about. I got family in the gut. I'm not even talking about
nothing. Lagos. You going back to the gutter?
Nah, I still live better than you. How about that? I still live better than you. Anywhere I go in this world, I live better than you. I promise you that.
This is Lagos.
Well, go back to Africa then.
I still live better than you.
You living good over here, bitch.
Hold on, y'all.
Let's not do that. Remember, you was on my panel. Your wife came up there, and you were saying how you were riding Teslas at first, and then when she got up there, you was like, "I didn't say no." You said you had a Tesla.
No,
and then when
my
she
brother got one. I said my brother had one. I said we ride around like that.
I said
no.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's have a show this since they think they not.
He just said that they living good in Lagos.
Where are you going? I'm just going around.
Are you serious?
Why they be lying?
100,000.
Come on now, be for real.
This live right now.
Is what you doing make sense? You really believe what you doing makes sense right now?
Hold on. This is dumb going live in Lagos. So what are you saying? Because this is dumb.
That's like me going
African. This African is going live. This ain't us putting it out there. This African out there in Africa, bro.
That's like me going to Kensington or going to Skid Row and posting that. That shit don't look nice.
Man, nigga think he going to Africa. He ain't going to Africa, bro.
You said